Vulp is back with another one. Today we're going to be completing our mixed species reptile tank, aka Florida in a box, by adding the last species. Introducing the ground skink, or the little brown skink, aka Chinchilla lateralis. Although they look like salamanders, skinks are in fact reptiles and are a little bit different than lizards. Skinks are found globally and come in very many different shapes and sizes, but generally skinks are characterized by their elongated bodies and smooth scale patterning. Skinks are known to slip through their environments utilizing undulating motions, which is the side-to-side movement that snakes use. And unlike most other lizards, skinks have a Jacobson's organ, meaning they stick their tongue out frequently to get a better feel of their environment. So you might be wondering, why did I want to add these skinks specifically, and where did I get them from? With reptiles as common as these, it only makes sense that they're wild caught. As with the other inhabitants in the tank, they're simply too common to be bred in captivity, and can most likely be found in your backyard, depending on where you live. The skinks make perfect candidates to be added into the mixed species Vivarium due to their lifestyle, size, and range. They can be found through most of the southeastern United States in the same habitats as their tank mates. They share the tank with green anoles, green tree frogs, and house geckos. Depending on where you are in the southeastern United States, all of these species can be found utilizing the same piece of cover in the wild. And with them all being the same size, just about, they should be able to coexist just fine, except for when babies are involved. And with these skinks in particular, they spend more time on the ground than most other skinks, meaning less chance of interaction between tank mates that like to spend time higher up. In the wild, these skinks spend their time foraging through leaf litter, slipping in and out, trying to find whatever small insects they can overpower. They try their best to avoid being seen, so catching one on film eating was a pleasure. I provide them with a variety of different sized crickets, mealworms, and even fruit flies. Being that these skinks are among the smallest species of reptiles on the continent, finding food small enough for them to take down can be difficult. From the time of me gathering this footage, I can already tell that the skinks add a whole new dynamic to the setup. They bring a lot more life to the ground and function exactly as intended. As you can see, they spend the majority of their time foraging through the floor of their tank. I've only seen them climb a couple times, but whenever they do, it's for short periods of time. The other inhabitants rarely visit the ground, so there's enough space where everyone can stay out of each other's way. So far, they've acted just how they would in the wild, even basking on the ground. Overall, they've been really interesting to watch and behave very differently from the other inhabitants in the tank. Hopefully out of the three there's a pair and we can continue the lineage. Well, I think that's going to be just about it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed or at least learned something new. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any updates on these guys or any of the other inhabitants of this tank, or just want to follow along. This setup is ever evolving, so there's always new content and you don't want to miss it. A like and a comment is also appreciated, and as always, thanks for watching.